The hidden pitfalls of the law of assumption. What young people need to know. Introduction. The allure of the law of assumption. In the quest for personal success and fulfillment, many young people have turned to the law of assumption, a popular concept that suggests that by assuming the end result you desire, you can manifest your dreams into reality. The premise is alluring. Simply visualize your goals and believe that they are already yours, and you'll be on your way to achieving them. This approach has gained significant traction among those seeking quick and transformative results. But while the law of assumption promises a path to success, it's crucial to understand its potential pitfalls and unintended consequences. In this video, we'll dive deep into the hidden dangers associated with relying solely on this method. We'll explore how over-reliance on positive thinking can lead to stress, unrealistic expectations, and neglected action. By highlighting real-life examples and offering practical advice, our goal is to provide you with a well-rounded perspective on how to use the law of assumption effectively, without falling victim to its possible drawbacks. Stay tuned to learn how to navigate the complexities of this popular concept and achieve your goals in a balanced and informed manner. Chapter 1. The over-reliance on positive thinking. The law of assumption promotes the idea that assuming the successful outcome of your goals will lead to their realization. While this approach can be inspiring, it often encourages an over-reliance on positive thinking and visualization, which can have significant drawbacks. Neglecting action. One of the most critical issues with the law of assumption is the tendency to focus excessively on mental visualization while neglecting practical steps. Many individuals believe that simply picturing their desired outcomes will make them a reality. However, this can lead to procrastination, where people fail to take the necessary actions required to achieve their goals. Without actionable steps, the envisioned success remains just a dream. Unrealistic expectations. Another pitfall of relying too heavily on positive thinking is the development of unrealistic expectations. The law of assumption might create a sense of instant success, making people believe that their goals will manifest quickly and effortlessly. This can lead to disappointment when results don't align with expectations. Success usually requires a combination of vision, effort, and persistence, not just positive thinking alone. Real-life examples. Consider the case of Emma, a young entrepreneur who visualized becoming a successful business owner. She spent hours each day imagining her thriving company but didn't invest time in creating a business plan or networking. Her lack of practical action led to stagnation and frustration, highlighting how overemphasis on visualization without corresponding action can be detrimental. Practical advice. To avoid the pitfalls of over-reliance on positive thinking, it's essential to strike a balance. While maintaining a positive mindset is valuable, it should be complemented by concrete actions. Develop a clear plan, set achievable goals, and take consistent steps toward your objectives. This approach will enhance your chances of success and prevent the disillusionment that comes from expecting results without effort. By integrating practical strategies with positive thinking, you can effectively harness the law of assumption while ensuring that you remain grounded and proactive in your pursuit of success. Chapter 2. The psychological strain of constant assumption. The law of assumption, with its emphasis on maintaining a positive mindset, can have unintended psychological effects. While the idea of manifesting dreams through belief is enticing, it can lead to significant stress and mental strain if not managed carefully. Increased stress. The constant need to maintain a positive mindset and assume successful outcomes can create substantial stress. Individuals may feel pressure to always think positively and visualize their goals as already achieved. This relentless focus can result in anxiety, especially when outcomes don't match expectations.
The stress of trying to maintain this ideal state of mind can detract from overall well-being and mental health.
Self-blame. Another psychological pitfall is the tendency for individuals to blame themselves when their assumptions don't materialize. The law of assumption can lead to a sense of personal failure if the envisioned results don't come to pass. This self-blame can be damaging, causing feelings of inadequacy and undermining self-confidence. It's important to recognize that failure to achieve results is not always a reflection of personal shortcomings but can be due to a range of factors. Real-life examples. Take, for example, Alex, a young professional who embraced the law of assumption to achieve career advancement. Despite his constant visualization of success, he faced setbacks and obstacles. The pressure to maintain a positive outlook while experiencing difficulties led to heightened stress and self-doubt. Alex's experience illustrates how the psychological strain from an unwavering focus on assumptions can affect mental health. Practical advice. To mitigate these psychological impacts, it's crucial to balance positivity with self-care and realistic expectations. Incorporate practices such as mindfulness and stress management techniques to maintain mental well-being. Allow yourself to acknowledge and address challenges without self-criticism. Building resilience and being compassionate towards oneself can alleviate the stress associated with the law of assumption and support overall mental health. By understanding and managing the psychological strain associated with constant assumption, you can foster a healthier approach to achieving your goals while preserving your mental well-being. Chapter 3. The risk of ignoring external factors. While the law of assumption focuses on the power of belief and visualization to manifest desired outcomes, it can sometimes lead to overlooking crucial external factors that play a significant role in achieving goals. Ignoring these factors can hinder progress and lead to unexpected setbacks. Ignoring reality. One of the main risks associated with the law of assumption is the tendency to disregard practical constraints and external realities. Believing that simply assuming a successful outcome will make it happen can result in neglecting important aspects such as market conditions, financial limitations, or personal skill gaps. For instance, someone who assumes they will easily secure a high-paying job without developing relevant skills or networking may face disappointment when their expectations aren't met. Misguided actions. Another consequence of focusing solely on assumptions is that it can lead to misguided actions. When individuals concentrate only on their visualizations, they may pursue actions that are not aligned with actual opportunities or risks. This misalignment can result in wasted time and resources. For example, someone who assumes a business venture will succeed based on positive thinking alone may overlook critical market research, leading to a poorly informed and potentially unsuccessful business plan. Real-life examples. Consider Sarah, who used the law of assumption to pursue a career change. She envisioned herself as a successful entrepreneur but did not research the industry or develop a business plan. Her focus on positive outcomes led her to overlook essential steps, such as understanding market demand and securing funding. As a result, Sarah faced challenges and setbacks that could have been mitigated with a more realistic approach. Practical advice. To avoid the pitfalls of ignoring external factors, integrate a balanced approach that combines positive thinking with practical assessment. Conduct thorough research, evaluate real-world constraints, and seek feedback from knowledgeable sources. Develop a comprehensive plan that considers both your assumptions and the realities of your situation. This approach will help you make informed decisions and navigate challenges more effectively. By acknowledging and addressing external factors while pursuing your goals, you can create a more robust strategy that enhances your chances of success and minimizes the risk of unforeseen obstacles. Chapter 4. the impact on relationships and social dynamics. The law of assumption, while focused on individual success and self-belief, can also influence interpersonal relationships and social dynamics. Understanding these effects is crucial for maintaining healthy and supportive connections with others. Unhealthy expectations. One of the key issues with the law of assumption is that it can lead to unrealistic expectations about how others will behave or react. For instance, if someone assumes that their positive thinking will automatically improve their relationships, they may become disappointed or frustrated when others do not respond as anticipated. This can create tension and conflict in personal and professional relationships. Expecting others to align with one's assumptions without clear communication or mutual understanding can lead to misunderstandings and strained interactions. Isolation. Another potential impact is social isolation. When individuals focus excessively on their personal assumptions and visualizations, they may become absorbed in their own goals and neglect their relationships. This isolation can occur if people prioritize their mental assumptions over engaging with and supporting others. For example, someone might become so preoccupied with manifesting their career success that they neglect family and friends, leading to feelings of isolation and disconnection. Real-life examples. Take the case of David, who deeply embraced the law of assumption to achieve career advancement. He focused so intensely on his visualizations and positive thinking that he began to overlook his relationships with colleagues and friends. His assumptions about career success did not account for the need for collaboration and support from others. As a result, David found himself increasingly isolated and faced challenges in building meaningful professional and personal connections. Practical advice. To mitigate the impact of the law of assumption on relationships, it's essential to foster open communication and maintain balanced relationships. Ensure that your focus on personal goals does not overshadow your responsibilities and commitments to others. Regularly engage with your support network, show appreciation, and address any relationship issues directly. By integrating empathy and communication into your approach, you can sustain healthy relationships while pursuing your aspirations. By being mindful of how the law of assumption affects your social interactions and relationships, you can create a more harmonious and supportive environment that contributes to both personal and professional success. Chapter 5. Long-term consequences and finding balance. While the law of assumption can provide a motivational boost and guide positive thinking, relying solely on this approach can have long-term consequences that may undermine sustained success. Understanding these potential issues is key to developing a balanced and effective strategy for achieving your goals. Diminishing returns. Over time, an exclusive focus on the law of assumption can lead to diminishing returns. The initial excitement and positive results might fade if the approach isn't supplemented with practical efforts. As you continue to rely heavily on assumptions without adapting your strategy, you may find that your progress stalls. This diminishing effectiveness can lead to frustration and a sense of failure, as the gap between assumed success and actual results widens. Misalignment with personal growth. Another significant consequence is the potential misalignment with personal growth. The law of assumption emphasizes mental visualization, which can sometimes overshadow the importance of developing practical skills, resilience, and adaptability. By focusing primarily on assuming outcomes, you might neglect the personal growth and learning experiences that are crucial for long-term success. This can hinder your ability to adapt to changing circumstances and challenges. Real-life examples. Consider the story of Jessica, who initially found success using the law of assumption to advance her career. However, as she continued to focus solely on her visualizations, she neglected opportunities for skill development and learning. Over time, She faced challenges she was unprepared for, and her progress plateaued. Jessica's experience highlights how an over-reliance on assumptions can limit personal development and long-term success. Practical advice. To avoid these long-term pitfalls, balance the law of assumption with practical actions and continuous personal growth. Combine your positive thinking with concrete steps, skill-building activities, and ongoing learning. Regularly assess your progress, adapt your strategies based on real-world feedback, and remain open to new experiences and challenges. By integrating these elements, you can maintain a dynamic approach that supports sustained success and personal development. By understanding and addressing the long-term consequences of relying solely on the law of assumption, you can create a more balanced and effective approach to achieving your goals. This will help ensure that your success is both meaningful and enduring. Conclusion. Embracing a balanced approach, in exploring the hidden pitfalls of the law of assumption, it's clear that while this concept offers a powerful tool for positive thinking and goal visualization, it also comes with potential drawbacks. From the risks of neglecting action and ignoring external factors to the psychological strain and impact on relationships, understanding these pitfalls is essential for achieving sustainable success. Recap of key points. We've discussed how over-reliance on positive thinking can lead to procrastination and unrealistic expectations, the psychological strain of constantly maintaining a positive mindset, and the risks of ignoring practical realities and external factors. Additionally, we've explored how excessive focus on personal assumptions can affect relationships and contribute to social isolation. Finally, the long-term consequences of diminishing returns and misalignment with personal growth highlight the need for a balanced approach. Final thoughts. To harness the benefits of the law of assumption effectively, it's crucial to integrate it with actionable steps, realistic assessments, and a focus on personal development. Balancing positive visualization with practical efforts, managing psychological impacts, and nurturing relationships will create a more comprehensive strategy for achieving your goals. Call to action. We encourage you to reflect on your experiences with the law of assumption and share your thoughts in the comments. How have you balanced positive thinking with practical actions in your journey? Subscribe to our channel for more insights on personal development and success strategies. Your feedback and engagement help us create valuable content tailored to your needs. By adopting a well-rounded approach, you can maximize the benefits of the law of assumption while minimizing its potential pitfalls, paving the way for genuine and lasting success.